here to Christy Serino. Here to Serino Stadium for boys lacrosse. Game number 2 of the year for Saugus boys lacrosse. This time is against the Big Blue from Swampscott. Now they'll do another one of those meet up at midfield for the coin toss. Well, the goalies took the knuckles at midfield. We're ready. Teams are getting set. Now we're getting set to play lacrosse. O'Leary. Hunter Arsenault will actually take the opening face-off today. We're on the way now. Swampscott with the ball first. They go towards goal. Goes back the other way. Guys, got to report that Swampscott has a very good defense. They're 2-0 in the year coming into today. Their last win for Swampscott was against Winthrop. They beat Linfield as well this year. Now with their cycle. Towards goal, wide. And it will be Swampscott ball. I'm almost about a minute in. Right on net. Save made by Larry Barrows. Again, another save by Barrows. And that ball will go out of bounds, and Swampscott will grab it and take advantage. And now here comes number 13. That is 13. That's Jason Rothwell. Number 2. Digging for the ball. Still digging at it. Picked up by Swampscott. Bomberta. Up to Rothwell. Up to 1. That's Hazel. Jack Hazel. Number 5. Now here comes Swamp. The blue around the Saugus net. Puts it on net and scores. Jason Rothwell. Number 13. And it's 1-0 Swampscott. Saugus trailing to start this.
Stop playing dirty.
Like the last game, the physicality started to pick up. And now here comes the blue. It's it on net. Saved by Barrows on the rebound. Save Barrows. Barrows will look. And now here comes Saugus. Stolen by Swampscott. Preston knocked that out. Now Swampscott regains it. Sends it up to the 20. Shot it from there, and a goal by Swampscott. Off of a rip. That was Chase Russo, number 5. Two nothing. And now here comes Swampscott. Russo wide. And that will go out. Now here comes Swampscott. Two. Shot, save made by Barrows, and he picks it up. Now a little bobble, and that's number 16, Cam Marchand. Barrows has it. Up to Cole Alexander. Trying to go to Preston, but Alexander picks it up. And a foul called. Russo for Swampscott. To 10. And that is number 9 for Swampscott. Shot and a goal. Three to nothing. Jason Rothwell with goal number 2. Jake Kelly on the faceoff. On the draw. Going to dig it. Still going at it. There's a foul on Swampscott, and that'll be Saugus ball. Preston up to Marchand. Marchand. Ethan Malcolm up. Cam Preston, number 8. That's Preston. Marchand. Arsenault. Up to Jonesy. Jonesy has it. Ryan Jones. Jake Kelly. Kelly makes it 2 turns. Oh, that hits up the bar. And on the rebound, Arsenault roops it in. Hunter with the goal. Three to 1. That one went off the crossbar and on the rebound when it went in. Arsenal, first goal at Serino. And now here comes Swampscott. And it goes wide. Larry Barrows' net. Nick Graffeo and Anthony Moschella with me today. Clark is down at the softball field today. It's a split.
As the girls look for redemption, right?
As the girls look for redemption after a 6-1 loss yesterday to Marblehead. But let's see what Saugus is going to do in boys lacrosse. Saved by Barrows. And that ball will go out. .455 remaining in the quarter. Shot. That one hit something on the way. And that brought the ball out of bounds over by that corner. Intercepted. Preston. Preston goes to his right. Finds Jake Kelly, but couldn't connect to him. Marshawn. I guess they could either whistle at first.
Like that kind of hustle. That's good.
Jake Kelly. To Preston. Preston up to Marshawn. Arsenal. Hunter. Goes around the D. Trying to go to Jake. But picked up by Swampscott. Keeps it in the stick. Shot on that. Wide. And now that's Russo, number 5 for Swampscott. Makes a move. Makes another one. Goes behind the goal. Makes a spin move. Shot. And that one. No goal. No play on. That was a save by Barrows. Cam Preston. Preston now has it for Saugus. Preston. To Marshawn. Preston. Looks for the lane. Finds Jonesy. Tom Chanka. Jake Kelly up to Jonesy. That one got deflected. Still says Sachem ball. Preston looking. Preston goes. He will go himself. He will try to. But instead he goes to Marchand. He makes a couple of spin moves. He makes about 3 spin moves. Go around the D. Marchand. Up to Jake Kelly. Kelly. Oh, how about that pass? Up to Marchand. Dom. Up to Jonesy. Jones. Up to Marchand. Marchand. Jake Kelly. Up to Marchand. Under a minute left. Here in the first. Marchand. Up to Kelly. Picks it up. Preston. Chanka. Marchand. Down to 20 seconds. Jake Kelly. Down to 10. Jonesy. Shot. I mean, Chanka. That was Dom Chanka's shot. That one went wide. And that's going to end it. For the first. Saugus getting their chances, but could not get past, but except for that one time by Hunter Arsenault. 3-1 at the end of one. Second quarter. We are set for. Here is Serino. 3-1. Swampscott. Saugus down by 2 to start this quarter. On the face-off, Jake Kelly. Saugus ball to start this quarter. Swampscott ball, my correction, to start this quarter. And now here comes the blue. Around the horn now with their cycle. It's looking like what happened in the first quarter to start with. Now here comes Russo, number 5 for Swampscott. That's Rothwell, 13. Now here comes Rothwell. Shot wide. Now the blue. Passes it up to Russo. Makes a move around them. Sends it up front. And wide. Ball gets away. And now here comes Swampscott. Behind the goal. Russo. Behind the goal. Saugus on D. Russo. Still cycling. About 2 minutes chewed up the clock. Save made by Barrows. Barrows will play it. Sends it out to midfield. Now here comes Swamp. Blazing in. And that one will go wide. And out of the playing area. They got backup balls on the end zone. .9:11 left here in this second quarter. 3-1. Still remains your current score. Russo finds it wide. That was his shot. Now the blue. Marchand tried to steal away, but Swampscott still has it. Picked up by Swamp. That's Don Paulo with the yelling from the Saugus bench. Save made. Don Paulo and Christian Billingsley are the coaches today for Saugus. Coach Rob Scazzarella will be missing a couple games due to work. And that's the reason why we haven't seen him yet. He'll be here at some point during the season. Preston trying to go around, swarming around. The big blue swarming on D. It was like 4 guys on Cam Preston just a second ago. Shot on net, and that one goes into the net. That was John Von Borda. I think someone had a horn for a goal.
Always Swampscott. No good.
They're right on the water, so they have a boat horn. Tie up on the face-off. Dembro will try to pick it up. Whoa! Saugus ball. Arsenal. Dagan. Picked up by Saugus. Swampscott now has it. Now here comes Swamp. Breaking it into the Saugus zone. You can tell the speed is starting to pick up. The physicality is starting to come in. The sticks is... Oh, that was a goal. And that was Liam Keeney, number 2 for Swampscott, number 2. And there goes that horn.
No doubt about where that horn came from now, man.
Five to 1. Swampscott. Well, Saugus trailing by 4. As it's now 5 to 1, Swampscott. Changes on each side. Out of bounds, that ball goes. Down to 5:35 left here in the first half. Just a reminder that this game is currently live on YouTube and on Channel 22 as well. Softball will be recorded and uploaded at a later time. Softball is currently in progress right now. Our Clark is down there. You'll get them both. You'll get them both. Oh, that's a questionable. That's a questionable situation here. Is that a goal? I think it is. I think it is. 6-1. Five unanswered goals. 6 goals total for Swampscott. 5 unanswered since that Saugus goal. Shot on net and a goal. What a shot. Max Field. He just ripped it. Seven to 1. Timeout by Saugus. Well, it's all Swampscott since that Arsenal goal. Third game. Saugus boys lacrosse returning to the field after taking a year off. Very young team they have this season. This is a feel for a rebuilding phrase here. After coming off a no season last year.
Have to rebuild some goals today.
Rebuild some goals. Christian Billingsley and Don Paulo, and as well with Rob Scazzarella when he's able to make it to the lacrosse field. Let's see if they can help them throughout the year. It's been a slow start to start the year. Saugus coming into this game at 0-2. Wow, it's 7-1, Swampscott. Arsenault on the faceoff. Saugus is in the white with the red trim. Red trim, white shirts, red pants. The big blue are with all blue with the white trims. Russo has it for the big blue. Now here comes Rothwell. He scores. That's 3 for Rothwell. And it is 8-1. This kind of gives us the last year's girls lacrosse vibes. A lot of the games from the girls' games last year, well, it's kind of similar to this. But the girls are having a much better year this year so far. It's just the boys are just battling through this young roster. Got a lot of young guys this year. They're just learning and just getting back to playing lacrosse. Or just getting to know the varsity level of lacrosse in high school lacrosse. And now here comes Swampscott. .315 left. 8-1 Swampscott. Flag on the field. There's going to be a penalty coming up. And I believe, and it'll be against the Sachems. Rothwell. Saved by Barrows, and there's going to be a penalty. Chanka will get a penalty for a slash for 1 minute. 1 minute man up for Swampscott. A man up is like a power play in lacrosse, but it's short. It's not 2 minutes like in hockey, it's a minute. It's short. But the man up begins for Swampscott. Saugus on the PK. They man down, shot on net, and a goal. A man up goal by Max Field. That's his second of the game. And it's 9-1. Swampscott's walking away with this one. Well, this half so far is all Swampscott. Saugus only had a response only once. But it was early on at the tying goal. Whoa! Now it's Saugus. Chanka comes back out. Even strength. Now here's the Sachems. Pressing up to Chanka. Chanka trying to go to Jones. And Artie, who beat it. But Swampscott will get to it. And now here comes the blue. On the other side of the field. Towards the Saugus end of the field. Minute 10 left. Rothwell out to Russo. And that is Von Borda, number 9. Shot. Hit both posts. And it goes in for the 10th goal. Ten to 1. Swampscott did come to play today. It's been all Swampscott. They've been red hot in this first half. But Saugus has to respond. Here comes Chanka. Trying to go to Ferreira. That's Drew Ferreira. Number 3, Drew Ferreira for Saugus. Stolen there by Jonesy. Jonesy sends it to the empty goal, and that one went wide of the empty net. That would have been sweet if he scored empty net goal. Audio Larry. Well, time will run out. That one in the half. 10-1. Swampscott at the end of one half. Well, on to the second half. That's coming up right after the break. One. Third quarter and second half. Let's see if Saugus can respond here.
Time for the rally, Nick.
Anthony Moschella and Nick Graffeo here. Here at Serino. The Serino Stadium. Got a lopsided game right now. Arsenal with the opening play for the second half. That one stop made. Deflected. But went onto the stick of Rothwell. And now here comes Swamp. Russo now. Cycle begins now for Swampscott to start this half. Russo. Now here comes Swamp, the big blue. Currently 10-1. More than a minute. Oh, that one's blocked. That one will go out. 10:34 on the clock. Now Swampscott brings it the other way. Saved by Barrows. Barrows has to stop on it. Barrows. Oh, he has to go back to his. Oh, wow. Empty net goal for Swamp. Right before Barrows went into his net after playing the ball. $11-1. Well, Swampscott's at it again, and a goal. That was number 15. And that was Luke, Michigan.
Run that clock.
Shouldn't be any stoppage time. The clock should be running at this point on. Is a big lead. It's 12-1. Shot. Foot race to the ball. Swampscott ball. There is a meeting tonight that Anthony has to do tonight.
Historical board.
Historical board meeting. That will be recorded. Could be some interesting stuff from the historical board. Wow, almost whacked out of the stick. And that one goes to Barrows. Ethan Malcolm trying to go to Chanka. Now here comes Swampscott. Russo. Dom steals it away. And Dom. Ball comes loose. That's Verone. Number 44. That's Braden Verone. There are a good amount of these Saugus boys that played hockey during the winter. They're playing lacrosse. Some of them played football in the fall. And one of them plays soccer in the fall. Jaden Baccarano. Macareno, or whatever that last name pronunciation is. Here comes Dom Chanka. He's one of the transfers this year. He played at Malden Catholic. Transfer from Malden Catholic. Dom Chanka. Makes a spin move. The ball comes loose. Verone has it. Lost it. .650 remaining in the third. 11-point game. .620 remaining in the third quarter. Behind the net. That's Roswell. And the ball goes back just in between. Now at the 25. From deep. .550 remaining. Time still ticking. There's probably a time limit or something here. Shot. Saved by Barrows. And that one will go to midfield. Pacarino gets tripped. And that's going to be a foul against Swampscott. A trip there. Jaden with the attempt there. Drew Ferreira. And that one will go out. James Caruso, number 1 for Saugus. Ryan Jones picks it up, cradling it. Up the press, trying to go to Drew Ferreira. And out of bounds. 4:34 left. Jaden lost it. Jaden gives a shove. Jaden picks it up. Ball comes loose. Whistle blew. Well, two and two. 2 go to the bench, 2 come out. Chianca and Marchand comes out. That was number 10. That was Migliozzi for Saugus on that attempt right before Swampscott took the ball away. Now here comes Swamp. Shot wide. Saugus just going to put pressure on these guys. Saved by Barrows. Larry Barrows making those stops when he's able to make the stops. Good luck there to Preston. Preston tries to go around the Swampscott D. Up to Caruso. Up to Preston. Ferreira. Out to Preston. Preston switches with Ferreira. No, Preston goes deep. Preston makes a spin move. Marchand is midfield and attack up close. Jones wide. He trying to aim for that. But Saugus still has it. Maybe another chance. Ryan Jones. Jonesy will go to our side. Up to Ferreira. Jonesy makes a move. He tries and Ferreira. Migliozzi. Marchand. Jones over to Chianca. Dom makes a move. Trying to get by him. Trying to go to Drew Ferreira. Drew has it. Marshawn up to Chanka. Chanka gets pushed. Marshawn from deep. Under a minute left here in the third. Saugus looking for something here. Chanka. Swampscott playing good D. Now here comes the big blue wide of the net. 20 seconds left. John a goal. And that was number 16, Ollie Bram. "14 seconds left on the clock, and it's 13-1. Only that stick number for Saugus. The stick. 1. While the air horn sounds, and that ends the third. 12-point game at 13-1. We'll be back for the fourth. Fourth quarter. Getting set. Final quarter. Now let's see if this quarter could be it for Saugus. Time will tell. But Swampscott did come to play today. Saugus looking for a response. But here's Swamp off the face-off. Back to starting the cycle. But Saugus puts a pause to that. Ethan Malcolm lost the ball, now picks it up. Now Swampscott. Ball comes loose, picks it up. When I arrived here, the girls' lacrosse team were taking off for Whittier. Up at Whittier today for the girls' team. Baseball taking on Masco. get some updates from that, from the folks over there. So the multiple events going on today across Saugus Athletics. And a goal! Caruso! Something's brewing here.
Rally back, right?
James Caruso. I think that's his first, maybe his first. It could either be his first career goal or first goal at Serino.
The way we were here to capture.
Yes. If it's his first career goal, congrats. If it's his first goal at Serino, congrats. Maybe more to come. Blue come early. Swampscott come early, no call.
Hey, yo.
As that's what the official said. That would mean Saugus ball. Marchand to Jonesy. Ferreira. Jonesy. Marchand. Dom Chanka. Ball comes loose. Jay Kelly. Got knocked down. Playing through some big bodies. Marchand. Marchand roofs it. That could be his first career goal as well. That's Marchand. (13-3). Maybe Saugus could come to play for this quarter. Takes like maybe 6 whacks. Now Swampscott. Saugus making this interesting. But they're still down 10. With 7:35 left in the game. Now here's that cycle. That could drive teams crazy. Seven minutes we're approaching on the game clock. Shot, goal. And that was number 3. That is Joseph Domlowicz. $14-3. An 11-point advantage. Arsenal carrying the ball. Crusoe out to Drew Ferreira. Crusoe. Preston. Arsenal. Marchand. Arsenal. Hunter lost it. Goes around. Here comes the big blue. And that one will go over the net. That's the sounds of Route 1. Swamp. Oh, knocked out of the stick. That was Marchand with that poke out of the stick. Whoa, he goes down for a tumble. Don't play on. Here comes Marchand. Cam Marchand into the Swampscott end. Swampscott steals it. Now they go the other way. Good effort there by Marchand on that last shift. A goal and a big rush. Now this leaves the gates open. Here comes Dembro. That one will go out. Dembro, number 24. Oh, almost a big body there by Jaden. That was close. You can use some of the body in boys lacrosse, but it has to be like a hockey kind of thing. It could either be dirty or clean. If it's a dirty one, they'll probably call a penalty on it. That one will go out of bounds. Cole Alexander. Preston. Here comes Jaden. Drew Ferreira. Back to Caruso. James Caruso. Jake Kelly. Kelly had a good game the last time. But here comes Swampscott, makes a push. Ethan Malcolm holds it into his stick. Here comes Ethan. Mishandled it. 1:50 left. Preston. Here comes Cam with the one hand. Marshawn. Marshawn takes the lap. Preston trying to go to Jones. Out of bounds it goes. Minute left. Saugus will drop to 0-3. If Saugus can't respond with... They're probably not going to get to where Swampscott is in this amount of time. That will mean Saugus will drop to 0-3 on the year. But Saugus boys lacrosse won't be back until after February vacation. Barrows. April vacation, not February vacation. April vacation. That will end the game. Horn sounds, both horn sounds. And Saugus will drop to 0-3. We got a final 14-3. Your final. It is Swampscott 14, Saugus 3, your final score here in boys lacrosse. Well, we'll keep you updated about Friday's game. If it gets rained out, we will see you guys next week for some games. But we'll keep you guys updated, though. But if there's a rain date, we'll be back next week for the 10 a.m. games during vacation week. How about that? Softball and baseball, 2 games next week. But until that time, whenever...
Morning games, too.
Yes, morning. That's what I mean.
So get your breakfast burritos and get down.
But until either one happens, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good week and weekend. If I don't see you on Friday, thank you for watching. Nick Graffeo, Anthony Moschella, signing off.